Alrighty, welcome back everyone to the winners bracket final of the CyberGamer Black Ops 2 44 ODC number 8. We do have Team Immunity taking on the team of Trident, formerly known as Capital Punishment. This is like a grand final rematch, except for a little bit of a lineup change there for the team of Trident, bringing in Issei instead of the man of frags. But you know, Dr. Curry, who do you think's gonna? What do you think of this matchup firsthand? Who do you think's gonna take it?
You reckon?
Wow. You know, I've seen so much of both teams ever since the final, and when I did watch the final, I of course was casting as the one and only Bioacid, and basically the way that CP play, the Capital Punishment play, I'm not too sure if they keep that name, but they play almost old school in a sense of how they, you know, run flags and that, and they do it brilliantly. So they don't do very, you know, like new, pardon me, in a sense, you know, like modern techniques. That sounds weird, but they play hard point, you know, just get in the hill and get time, and they do it brilliantly. You know, they do it perfectly. I think that's what Immunity didn't see coming when they played against them, and they didn't notice it, and it showed because they lost two maps in fact to it. They lost the first hard point and the search and destroy. No one saw that coming. Everyone thought, you know, who is this team, and you know, they're about to go, you know, massive. And I honestly feel like if Capital Punishment can get an early win, they can get enough momentum and possibly take out the series. But I'm not too sure. You know, I think they're a little bit. They don't play as well as they do at LAN or online, so they're not as strong of an online team as they are at LAN. But I definitely think that each team could either go the way right now. But I have to keep in mind that Immunity are, of course, you know, the favourites. So the favourites to take out this whole one-day comp. But I want to say Coup de Grace. I mean, not Coup de Grace. What am I saying? Capital Punishment. I honestly do think they could possibly win this. They just need to get an early win. They need to get good foundations and just carry a lot of the momentum over. And that's basically it.
Exactly right, and you know, we did see in that grand final a couple of weeks ago, got taken to that 5th map of that grand final, and it was extremely close matchup. Hopefully we get to see that yet again. Now the map rotation for this series will be Hardpoint Raid, S&D Standoff, CTF Slums, and if needed, Hardpoint Yemen and S&D Raids. So it's going to be an interesting one, and you know, that CTF Slum is gonna be hurting a little bit inside.
You know what? It's really hard to say. You know, I just want to get into it. I just want to get straight into it, start up right now, and just see who, you know, who takes the early lead. You know, that's like the main thing I want to see. And I'm not too sure what's happening. I'm not in game chat, so I can't tell if they're starting up soon. But it will be Hardpoint Raid, first map of the best of. It's a best of 5, right?
Yep.
It's a best of 5 series, and so for the Capital Punishment lineup, we're gonna have Issei, Kumari, Rampizzle. I love that name, Rampizzle. And I'm not too sure what's happening if Beaston's playing or Pugs. They got a couple of plays in there.
I'm not pretty sure it should be Beaston, Issei, Corny, which is Rixie, and Rampizzle, which is of course Rampage. I'm pretty sure it will be that lineup. Maybe they're just not ready at the moment, so they are just sitting on the other side team. But you know, we'll just have to wait and see, I guess, to see if we're correct. But that is pretty sure that is the Capital Punishment lineup, regardless. So shout out to Robbo there as well for the mention, and of course Naked for the retweet. He just gave me, but feel free to give us a retweet, get us some more viewers in here as well. For myself at Dr_Curry, for my lovely co-caster who's been co-casting throughout the day so far. Now, gotta keep in mind the little trick that Dr. Curry just did on me earlier. You know, got you guys to say around the word and got me to implement it into my casting. Now, it was a bit of a weird word, olive oil. I choked a little bit, but it still managed to flow through a little bit. And I'm going to issue the same challenge back on him. So, you know, post some quite difficult words in the stream chat, and then I'll pick one and then just wish him luck.
So
feel free to do that, and I will feel free to have my revenge. But hopefully starting up relatively soon. I'm not too sure what the hold-up is.
I'm surprised like all
Hardpoint
scamp
Raid
shit
coming
up
up
there.
next. I personally believe that Immunity will be able to take
Nature
this
only is
out,
the Red Bull athlete.
but I definitely think that the team of Capital
got
Punishment,
this all
otherwise
linked,
known as TRIDENT now, will be maybe able to take out a map or two. And hopefully that's the case, but we just have to wait and see.
We have to just wait and see. I'm actually dying. If they could just start the game, I'm not too sure. I think they're having a little bit of a tea party in the game chat right now, having a gossip, but I just really want them to just start it up, just get into it, because I want to see whoever, if I honestly think if Immunity walk away with map number 1, they'll just walk away with the series, but if Capital Punishment walk away with map number 1, I think we're going to see a very highly contested game, and it's going to come down to the wire. So I just want to get into it, Mike, I just want to jump into it right now.
Exactly right, I can't wait till this thing gets started. Now, we do unfortunately have to wait for these guys, which hopefully shouldn't be too long. But just looking around in these brackets so far, and we did have Trident just taking out Phoenix Esports, 3-0 in their previous matchup. And we in the loser bracket we have Undecided taking out Fork 2-1. And TC plus Fate taking on Insomnia 3-0. So we've already had a couple teams being knocked out in this competition thus far, but it's still early games yet for the teams remaining still in this competition. Now as we look at, I actually looked at the Trident roster now. Puz is actually on their roster, but I'm not too sure if he's just, going to be playing this match or if he's just subbing. So we just have to wait and see. Everyone's in game chat, so it's, I'm not too sure what the whole
I reckon we should give 2 maps again.
Not too sure either. I'm like, I just want to get into it. If I had my in-game headset, I would be in there right now. But we did see Immunity. They took out. It was Hyperion, 3-0, and I honestly wanted to see more out of Hyperion. That they took it very dominantly. So they definitely on a little bit of a roll right now.
I love that.
And it's. I
love that money.
It's very hard to. It's. I want to call it down the line, but I can't, because both teams are just so evenly matched in so many ways. In the sense that they're evenly matched, because Team Immunity, best Australia, Capital Punishment, the second best in Australia, basically, and. We have them in the lobby right now. They're about to start it up. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they haven't. Started it up here. I just want to, find out real quick. And Myksta, are you able to jump in game chat and find
looks like a fucking Angry Bird fighter.
Not at the moment, but I do have a couple of them on Skype, so I'm just going to send them a message.
Spam them. Just spam them.
But just in the meantime, give a shout out to the people who have been giving me retweets. We do have Naked, Rampage, the Team Immunity Twitter. We do have Tyson and Robbo, as I mentioned earlier. We do also have XJackal13. Thank you all for those retweets and mentions. Now also shout out to Buzzin. He didn't tweet at me, but I did see it on my feed there, so I'll give him a shout out there as well for just tweeting out the stream. Now, of course, I do also got to give a mention to these teams' Twitters as well. We got the Immunity side at Immunity_COD, and we do have the Capital Punishment Twitter. Now, they're now under the name of Trident, but I don't believe they've updated their Twitter yet, so it is still CP_COD from memory. And that's the Capital Punishment side. So hopefully we'll be starting up relatively soon. As you mentioned, we're not too sure what the hold-up is for the moment.
I got his number, but I have to find
we are waiting on just, someone to come back, so we can start this one up.
Alright, so you got about 5 minutes to walk this, so you might want to
get in here, please. I just want to start it up right away. I'm not too sure, what, if they can just get the player in here. But I think the problem is that it is a 13 players max. So
I'm pretty sure all the players are here in this lobby. That's everyone that needs to be in here. I believe there's just someone's just AFK.
Oh wow! Of course, someone's AFK.
I think they from just what I'm hearing, I think they're waiting on Beast, and he's just going to wait. But if needed, they might have to use Puz But I think this
You
whole
made him say
hold-up
lost
has
button.
been to wait on Beaston. I'm not too sure, but I believe that's just the general gist of it. Now, also going to give a shout out to Scumbag CT, otherwise, you know, who is the host of this match. He also gave me a retweet there. So, you know, shout out to him for spending his, you know, his time here just hosting these matches.
Oh my god,
It's always much appreciated.
AFK now?
I got it. You're
got
quick.
him
I gotta give a
hungry,
little
you know?
shout out to
Hungry.
Derek
It doesn't
Dox,
take 20 minutes
Envy,
to go out at
manager
me.
for Envy, and also
Yeah, it's only
the
been like
Envy
Out of my room.
Call of Duty Twitter. They both retweeted it out the stream. Let everybody know. Try to get as many people as we can get here right now. And so I gotta give a little shout out to Myksta, my co-caster.
I probably haven't like.
Other thing, he's retweeting everything, and also Dylan Joyce. Amazing job for you guys, just trying to get everyone, as many people as we can get into this stream right now. It is about to go down, guys. We're roughly on 61 viewers. If we can try and get more than that, that will be incredible. As it looks like Beast did just switch over to his own team now, so hopefully,
let's go.
get it up, get it started, get straight into it. As quick as we can. But guys, tweet out the stream, tweet at myself, at Dr_Curry, DOCTOR, so not DR, Doctor, and also my co-caster at Myksta94. And the game is finally starting up. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. It will be game number 1. Also, shout out to Scumbag and Powerhouse. Thank you for tweeting it out. And guys, getting into it, finally, thank you for all waiting. It's been a very long time, but it will be Hardpoint Raid. Team Immunity up against Capital Punishment. I'm willing to call this the rematch, in fact, and just as we say that.
Just as you say, it's going to be the rematch, it ends. So,
It ends.
yeah, that's definitely working out well for us. But it's okay, as, you know, I'm not too sure what the hold-up was for that one. But we are ending things. Maybe some classes are wrong, maybe
We
whatever.
had that whole pre-game lobby waiting for
No,
me.
Joey, I'm going to start a new hashtag. It's like cut for immunity or something. I'm honestly, I'm so cut to this right now.
It's
My
okay.
side.
It will start up in a couple, you know, hopefully a couple seconds, maybe a minute or so. I believe it was just classes or something like that. Even though we had that whole pre-game lobby for the last 15 minutes, that's okay. But you know, on the bright side, all players should be there. And we
Please,
should be starting this one up relatively soon with Hardpoint Raid. And
well, what will be the next match? So we just
someone has actually left as well. I believe that was Myksta. Has been the one that's left, so maybe he didn't even connect into the lobby. Just DC now as well. But no, there we go. He's back in here, and hopefully starting things up on Hardpoint Raid. Of course, this first matchup of this best of 5 series, and it is counting down, Doctor, and I believe this will be the one that keeps going.
hopefully, if we can just get a minute into the game, I can die happy. That's all. I just want to get into it. But guys, again, once again, tweet out the stream, tweet at myself, at Dr_Curry, at Myksta94, at CyberGamer2. Try and get as many views as we can in here. We do have a rematch
of course,
from
at CGXboxAU for the CyberGamer Twitter.
That's it right there. And remember, this is, of course, we're going to call it the ACL Melbourne Grand Final rematch. This, of course, is a one-day comp. Now, I'm on board with Buzzo. He does have that tripod. And look at Buzzo. Oh, my God. You're an absolute animal. Did you see that, Myksta?
I swapped to him as he got the kill, so I just missed it.
He literally... Wow. That's all I can say. He pulled out that tripod, shot it at the van, picked up a massive double kill. And that has just given his team so much momentum, and they're all going to be contesting the hill right now. And Buzzo is, of course, the designated anchor for his team right now. And you know what, Mike? So this is what I love about, you know, commentating Call of Duty COD, especially you see so many unorthodox things. And we just saw, you know, a tribal crossbow brought out to play, and you know what? It was so effective.
Exactly right, and there you go. He's going to be pulling out again, going for the reload. Can he get another kill on it? And he will!
Oh my God. Wow.
I don't think I've ever seen it really used as effectively as that. You know, I think I've seen it once or twice getting, you know, 1 kill, maybe not even any kills, but, you know, Buzz already, you know, set the record for me, and, you know, me seeing it in competitive gameplay. So, minute 10 seconds having been played so far, 30-1. The score is in favour of Team Immunity. They're getting the spawns. Buzzon's watching the anchor, and we do have Shocks, Naked, and Fighter all just sitting around this hardpoint at the moment. And Shocks gets the double to take out Beaston, and Rixie right there, 45 to 1. They're trying to get a couple shots off. Shox does get taken down. Naked still in this hard point. He'll get the kill on Beaston. We do have Rixie in double.
Wow, I'm still slightly stunned. Slightly stunned from what we saw there.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, and immediately they just, you know what, they just have control right now. They're going to start to rotate relatively early, as Naked's going to be picking out the final time right now. Only 10 seconds till it rotates over to Garage, and Garage is where, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see so much time given out to teams, and then the next one will be basketball. That's where you're going to get the majority of your time. So we're going to see big numbers getting dropped right now as Capital Punishment finally have a hill locked down. They have the whole Garage right there. If they can get full time, they'll be right back into it. But look at that. Fighter, one-man army that just gets straight in there, and the whole of immunity just trying to get the spawns right now, but they're unfortunately spawning out a little bit, roughly around that statue side, so they don't have their anchor position just yet. CP in fact do, so they're doing a wonderful job so far. And I just want to quickly just bring up the scoreboard already. And look at Fighter and Shox. These two are just going off right now. They've dropped in 12 for 7 and 9 for 7. 4 caps to Fighter's name. Now I want to quickly see. He doesn't have score streaks though, so that's a little bit disappointing. But these Fighter's going off. He's having some amazing series. So is Shox, and both of them are just doing an amazing job of doing OBJ. And roughly 40 seconds separating both teams. And Myksta, I'm willing to call it. This will go down to the wire.
Exactly right, as we do have. I'm not even sure how to say that. Kumi, or just, you know, I'm just going to keep saying Rixie, whatever just comes to my head first. But you know, we do have him pushing down over on these aces at the moment. Can he get the kill? He gets tags on, and he will get taken down by the man of Fighter. Now we do have both Issei, Fighter, and Naked all in this hard point. Next 2 streaks going over. We're going to pick off the kills. Rampage will take out Fighter. Beaston's going to take out Naked, and it is currently 72 to 55. 6.5 minutes remaining in this hard point round. Of course, the first map of this best of 5 series. We have shots pushing up through those top tree area. Naked's going to get taken down outside on poolside. We still do have Rampage sitting here in the hard point with Beaston, his teammate, and he will get taken down from a nice shot, but I'm not too sure who it was. But the scores are even back up, and now Capital Punishment take the lead. Maybe not for long, as Immunity now take forward the lead. Again, 6 minutes remaining, 7 seconds till it rotates over to this middle area. And as you mentioned, it's being extremely close, Dr. Curry, and it's looking like it's only going to get closer.
You couldn't ask for anything better right now. I did say Capital Punishment, they could make a little bit of comeback if they did get that time on that middle area in the back of Basketball and Garage, and they did so just like that. And Kuri, sorry, who in fact is Kuri, who you said Rixie? It's Rixie, correct? Well, anyway, Rixie is doing an amazing job right now. I'm not too sure if you can still hear me. I can't hear you right now, Mike, but hopefully that will work itself out right now. As the hill is getting thrown around between the two players, as Shox is on a free kill streak, very close to those score streaks right now. As he's trying to pick up Rixie there, but Rixie too strong for him at that range right there. And Mike, are you back yet?
I never went anywhere. It's just I wasn't really saying anything, so you know that's obviously why you couldn't hear me. But
no, not cool. You just cut me down there again. You know what? I don't even have words to say there. But in the meantime, the hill is getting thrown around by each team right now. Both of them on the scrap points, and I did say it will come down to the wire, and it has been the first rotation. 10 points separating the two teams, and it looks like Capital Punishment will be trying to break this up right now, as they have done so. Naked just running out the hill at the worst time there. As it's going to get absolutely pinched there by the two players, as there are just seconds remaining, seconds separating from the two teams. As they're both just trying to fight for control right now. As you're watching Naked, amazing job getting in the hill. They're shutting down all the players there. He's actually going up right now, getting some support from Shox. Shox taking out one of the players there, and Myksta, it's only 20 seconds separating the two teams, but it's still such a hot and closely contested match.
Let's go.
Exactly right, and we do have Rixie currently in red. He will get taken down. We do have the man of Shox on a 4 kill streak, as I say that, and Salton, he does get taken down. We do have Naked going to pick off the kill on Beaston. That is 143 to 105. 4 minutes remaining in this hardpoint raid, still on board in this first map. Now, it feels like forever for some reason, because of the wait in the pre-game lobby. But, you know, we still only been playing for 6 minutes, 10 seconds, and what a match has been so far. Can Naked get this kill? No, Fighter's going to clean up a kill on Issei, as Rixie's going to take out Shox. Fighter's going to make it a double, take out Beaston as well. As looking at the scoreboard, we do have Fighter 24 kills, Shox 29, Naked 12, and Bubble 13. make that 14. As we swap over to the other side, we have Beastin on 20, we have Rixie on 19, Rampage on 18, and Issei on 13. So very well played by them, and we do have Naked actually going to get the kill on Issei there as well, as Issei tries to push forward into this kitchen hardpoint. 30 seconds, of course, until it rotates, and if they manage to hold this 30 seconds, they'll be able to hit that 200 point mark with ease, and that could possibly secure them the victory. But as I say that, Naked does get taken out in the back. Rampage now controlling these points, and he'll be able to get the kill on Shocks, but he will get taken out in the back as Buzzin on the 6 kill streak, so close to his War Machine. And can he get the kill on Money? Yes, he will, and he will get his War Machine, but get taken out by the man of Rixie, as Fighter will take out Rampage. He will rotate to Garage in a matter of seconds. Naked and I believe Fighter are already there waiting for it, and they should be able to get these points on the board. 185 to 129, 2 minutes 40 remaining, and Curry, I'll pass it over to you.
You know what, I just was switching through it. Fighter picks up that massive 3-piece with the lightning strike there. Amazing job by him. But real quick, just how many players of Immunity had score streaks? Yeah, Buzzo was full score streaks, including that War Machine. Fighter, he just used that lightning strike just back. No, that was Shock, sorry, he used that lightning strike, getting a massive 3-piece. And Naked also has a Hellstorm. He is just lying prone behind these Lamborghinis, and no one is contesting him. That's how well this squad of Immunity are doing at shutting them out right now. He hasn't even shot one bullet yet he's just lying prone at the back of the Lamborghini. Because Immunity just has such a strong hold of the map, as it finally is getting contested there, but he is in no position to challenge it with the Scorpion Evo from that range, as the player will be jumping around. Wow, Rixie gets absolutely destroyed there. As here comes the Hellstorm missile. Callouts will be given. Spotting 2 players in the field there, only able to take out Issei there. Issei in no man's land, and Immunity nearly 100 points separates the two teams. They are less than 20 points away. No, 25. Wait, what am I saying? They are only 15 points away from walking away with the victory, and they don't have control of the hills. But with 1 minute and a half left, it looks like this could go either way and could potentially go. But if Capital Punishment lock down this hill and do it correctly.
Exactly right, and I was just being a bit judgmental there on your mathematical skills, but don't worry, it happens to all of us, as we do have Naked getting killed here on Beastin, pulling in his streaks at the moment. There he's on those top stairs, make that 3. Can he get the kills? He gets tags on 1, but it is being contested at the moment. He's pushing forward, he will get taken down. They only need 6 more points to get the win, and they were just making sure the team Capital Punishment that they wouldn't be getting 100-point clubbed. Right there, as it is 244 to 152, 50 seconds remaining. We'll rotate over to middle in a matter of seconds, and we do have Fighter getting taken down there as he's trying to get there. Naked currently in the hard point, and it's looking like it will be the first map. No, it won't be, as 249 to 158, Capital Punishment with Issei currently in the hard point. And we do have one member trying to push forward from A stairs. He will get taken out, one from Zigzag at the moment, and he gets taken out as well. I'm not sure he got the kill, as I'm on board with Issei, and he's currently getting EMP'd. And there's one more coming from A stairs, but he will get taken down. Can they get one more point? And there we go, 250 to 172. That is the first map. Immunity take it out, and what a match it was.
It was definitely such a match, but I just had a real quick peek at that scoreboard, and Issei not doing a very strong job at all. He was only 19 for 33 deaths. Actually, there it is there. How'd he go? 19 for 32. Not a very good effort, especially if you're going to be going up against a team like Immunity. You really got to lift your game, in fact, and it's a little bit, you know, disappointing to see them do that. I really wanted to see a lot more highly contested match. I think Issei let them down a little bit near the end there, unable to drop any real solid numbers. But the players will be jumping into party chat now, and if you're wondering why, it's because we will have game number 2, which will be a search and destroy on standoff. Nobody, do make sure you stay in the stream. It's about to go off, guys. Tweet out the stream, try to get more viewers in here. It is, of course, is almost a grand final rematch of the ACL Pro Grand Final that we saw several weeks ago between Capital Punishment, now renamed Trident, up against Team Immunity, the #1 squad, going around the circuit right now. Make sure you tweet it out. Try to get as many viewers as we can get in here. I'm, of course, at Dr_Curry, and joined is the other caster, Myksta 94, and I just really want to just get straight into the search and destroy Myksta. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be very interesting to see if Immunity can get a very early win and just steamroll their way through it, or if we'll see Capital Punishment start to make a little bit of a comeback.
For all 3 things?
Exactly right. We'll just have to wait and see. As I'm just making a forum for it on CyberGamer for this match.
I had to change everything back off stock now.
Good if I could spell. But you know, that's just a bonus.
Hardpoint one,
But you know, of course, we are going to be starting up on this S&D standoff, which is looking like this matchup will be. And you know, I can't wait for it. That hardpoint was close, but you know, not as close as we did see in those original a couple of weeks ago in that matchup. You know, a couple of tweets saying better with frags, but you know, we still do have Issei doing an extremely good job, playing extremely well as well. You know, leaving his previous team of Coupe de Grace to join these guys, and is definitely, you know, fitting in well, it seems, and performing at the same time. So we do have the S&D standoff coming up next, and we do have the team of Capital Punishment in their first attacking round, so we'll jump on board with them. And, you know, I'll actually jump on board with whoever picks up the bomb, and that seems like it will be Issei. So we'll see what he can do. He's going to be wrapping around. He does have the scope in hand. Just going to be checking through that back alley, seeing if anyone's going to be poking through there. And, you know, he's just waiting for the time that if someone will go there, it will be then. And it doesn't really seem like I do have a mini-map able to be used on the corner. But, you know, I'll just have to keep going on to the full-blown one. And we do, looking at that, we do have one in Grannies, one at that bottom tank, or two on that A bomb site for the team of Immunity. For the team of Capital Punishment, we do have one, you know, Issei just, where you just saw him a couple of minutes ago, one in bottom wood, one just sitting back next to broken around statue in between there, and one on boxes. So they are playing it both extremely slow, and, you know, neither team wants to make a mistake in this matchup. But, you know, Dr. Curry, is slow necessarily the best way to play things?
You know what, it really honestly depends. I think it's extremely important to play slow at certain points, but I'm not too sure if doing that at the start of a search and destroy game is the smartest thing to do. Immunity, they're allowed to, they're on the defense, so they can take their time, but I honestly do not agree with how Capital Punishment is doing it. Issei's wrapping around, he's getting shots exchanging, taking out Fighter there, big kill, avoiding that grenade, 15 seconds, he has the bomb. But unfortunately, he's in no man's land right now, as Immunity know roughly where he is. Buzzo coming around the corner there, but unable to really do so. The bomb does go down. Unfortunately, it looks like the last player alive will be Kumari, and he won't be able to get that bomb, but he's going to try to find Shocks there, but Shocks playing it brilliantly, didn't want to poke out his head there, didn't want to lose it, and played that absolutely perfect. As you're watching the kill cam, Shocks gets the player who was just wrapping around. If that was in fact Issei, he was going to try to go for that bomb plant, and try with only mere seconds remaining, but he was unable to do so. Shut down by Shocks there, and Shocks did an amazing job at, you know, clutching that out there in the one-on-one. Didn't want to contest any of the players there, but now Immunity will be on the offensive side, and you will see Capital Punishment, also known as Trident, now on the defensive. If you didn't know, Issei is the new lineup for, he was added into the lineup for Capital Punishment. He was added in after Frags was unfortunately dropped. Not too sure what the choice was there, but I'm looking at Issei there. Massive hit marker, unfortunately, on the player right there on statue. That has got to hurt, as you did see a massive two-piece going down by Naked. Naked also puts that bomb down. 4 players left alive for Immunity in a 4-on-2 situation. With the bomb down, 40 seconds. And Mike said this is not the situation you want to be in if you're part of Capital Punishment.
Exactly right, and look at that 2v4 situation. We'll jump on board with one of their members, as one is looking like they want to jump over from that drum. As we do have Issei getting a couple shots off, he'll get taken down. So Rampage is the last one alive, gets the first kill on Fighter. Now there is another one there, spots him over near that tractor area. He has 18 seconds, needs to make something happen. Can he get the kill? And he gets one, but Buzzin's right there to back up his teammate Naked, and will get the kill, making it 2-0 in favour of Team Immunity coming into this next round.
Coming to next round Immunity, they gotta, you know, have a little bit of a headstrong here. Already 2 rounds up against Capital Punishment. Capital Punishment, of course, did take 2 rounds away from them. 2 maps, sorry, away from them at the grand final at ACL Melbourne, and I definitely think that was a big thing for them. But they will now be on the offensive. Hopefully they have a more strong offensive side. I really like to see them go off. The Immunity are on the defensive, which is the position you want to be if you are playing Search and Destroy. And it looks like I'm on board with Ram Pistol right now. Rampage, he's pushing very aggressively to top red. Sorry, not top red, top grand with that sniper rifle. Doesn't spot any of the players, so it looks like the whole of Immunity are spread out pretty evenly. You got one back alley, 2 at A, and the other one at top grannies, and the whole of the squad for Capital Punishment, or also known as Trident, just, you know, trying to spot out any of the players, try to get a sneaky kill or whatever they really want on them. But neither team really pushing up again, as Fighter finally getting first blood, taking out Issei there. He's going to be at the back corner. Bomb is down, as it looks like Immunity, they're going to start to wrap around to that back alley, knowing where the bomb is, but still 2 players over at A and 2 at back alley. not the situation at all the Capital Punishment want to be in, as shots exchanging between Beast and Fighter. Fighter ends up prevailing there, as look at Fighter coming around the corner, big headshot on, in fact, Riggsy. Their last one will be Rampizzle, also known as Rampage, and Fighter. Too good, and I'm pretty sure from memory, that in fact was an ace by Fighter. Amazing job by him. As you're watching the kill cam, he picked up that sniper rifle, and such an easy sniper kill for him, as you look at Rampage coming around the corner and just gets absolutely destroyed there. And what a convincing win by Immunity there. They make the scores 3-0, and it looks like they should be able to walk away with a 4-0 if they keep that momentum. But Myksta, what are your thoughts on how Immunity are playing so far?
They're playing extremely well. As we bring up the scoreboard for a minute, we do have Fighter 4-2, Naked 3-2, Shocks 3-0, and Buzzin 1-1. You know, they're playing extremely well, getting these team pushes on point, as Buzzin going to take out Rampage. Naked with an extremely good kill there on Rixie, as bomb's about to go down over near this A bomb site. One's over near that drum, trying to get a couple shots off, see if we can go through the wall. Shock's going to take out Beaston around near that drum area, and the last one alive just like that is Issei, as he picks off the first kill on a Buzzin. He has the M8A1. Now he's right back around in top spot, spots one on that tractor, gets tags on. They now all know where he is. He has 25 seconds to make something happen. One's on top tank, he'll manage to get the kill, but he'll get taken down by Fighter. 4-0 the score becomes, and you know, they're only 2 rounds away from getting a complete ace, a complete shutdown in this SMD on standoff.
You know what, I honestly think if they get this shut down, I don't think the team of Trident or Capital Punishment will be able to make a little bit of a comeback right now. Because in honesty, if they honestly get absolutely destroyed like they've been doing right now in that search and destroy, 4-0 is the score in favor of Immunity. I couldn't see them coming back that well. And finally, we do have that mini-map. Woods did leave, so it's good to have that little tiny mini-map on the bottom now. We'll see much more clearly where the players are going. But it looks like the whole of the squad for Trident are going to be going for that A push. But Immunity, they've worked it out, and they're already starting to swarm it right now. Shots exchanging, Beasted getting heavy tags on Shocks, but also exchanging shots himself, as already players dropping all around the place. 2 left alive will be Rampage and Beasted. Beasted gets dropped just as I said that. Rampage last one alive, and just like that, Fighter takes him out with such an easy kill. And Immunity, once again, was such a dominant round. They are, of course, 1 round away from making it a clean sweep, a 6-0 over their rivals, Capital Punishment, also known as Trident. And Myksta, who do you want to keep an eye on coming into what could potentially be the last round?
Search and destroy.
Sorry about that, I was just reading something, but this last round, I definitely believe Immunity will be able to take this one out. We have Fighter picking up the bomb. As we look at the minimap, we have, they're all just playing really laid back here, the Capital Punishment team. Just holding back. Wouldn't be surprised if a couple of them have snipers, if not the majority of them. As I definitely know Rampage will be at least rocking one. As we do have the Hailstorm missile in the hands of Fighter. Now he's calling it in. He knows where the eye is going to be getting that comms out. He's going to take out Rixie. And now he's going to be calling in that lightning strike. As Shocks are going to take out Issei. 4v2 situation. Can the kill streak pick off anyone? Yes, it will. And it's his teammate. But you know, it still counts, as Shocks will take out Rampage. And 3v1 for the 1v3 for the man of Beaston. He's getting taken down by Fighter. And 6-0 the score becomes for this S&D standoff. Just like that, they'll take a clean sweep into this one. Fighter's getting shot in the back by his teammate Beaston. Not sure if just went AFK or just was trying to line up something. Regardless, 6-0 the score becomes. They'll take that one up. They'll make it into a 2-0 scoreline. And we'll be going into this CTF coming up next, which should be from memory CTF Slums.
Oh, I'm a prediction artist right up there. I had no clue, but I'm going to predict Slums. I'm pretty sure it will be from memory. We just saw Immunity just absolutely roll over and spank Capital Punishment, also known as Trident there. Absolute domination of the rounds there. They, of course, didn't even drop one round. They got close. Capital Punishment got very close, but in the end, they weren't able to do so, even drop one round. So 6-0, that's going to be in the back of their minds, as you're going to see Team Immunity start to, you know, have a lot of headway. They're, of course, just one map away from walking away with the victory. So I really want to keep an eye on them. And Myksta, would you like to do a listen-in for the CTF?
Exactly. That was the intention. That's exactly what I was thinking as well. And hopefully both these teams go to game chat so we can have a listen-in on both sides. And we do already have the immunity side already in here. You know, you don't need to ask these guys. They just come back to game chat, and it's always much appreciated. And there we go. The capital punishment side are coming down to game chat now. Woods has rejoined us after, you know, probably accidentally spawning in or something like that, as you know he has done a couple times today.
He has indeed. And just quick little shout out to Passions for tweeting out the stream. Guys, if you want to leave a shout out on the stream, make sure you tweet it out, including the link, and at myself, at Dr_Curry, and at Myksta94. We, of course, will give you a little bit of shout out. Try to get as many viewers as we can get in here. And of course, Team Immunity one map away from walking away with the series and advancing even further into CyberGamer's 4v4 pay-to-play one-day competition number 8. And we should hopefully see some amazing series coming up in Immunity. Looks like they're on track to take away their second match so far, which is up against Trident, also known as Capital Punishment. And Myksta, whose team are we going to be starting off with for the listeners?
We'll jump on board with the team of Capital Punishment up first, then we'll swap on board with Immunity. See what they can do in, you know, especially in this listening, see their communication and all that. Hopefully starting up soon. But you know, as I mentioned, we'll stick on board with Capital Punishment for 2.5 minutes, so we'll swap over to Immunity for the rest of the 2.5 minutes in that first half. The second half, we'll come back in, start doing the commentary yet again, and yep, we are starting this one. Hopefully it stays back, no issues. And no, apparently not yet.
But it was already right.
Some guys, I think they're just teasing us right now. They need to get straight into it. Thank you. Finally, we're in. Alright, well, I think that's it for me and Myksta for this round. And of course, we'll go straight into a listening. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you do the communications. Of course, it's going to be map number 3 of the best of 5 series. Team Immunity, one away from walking away with a victory up against Capital Punishment, also known as Trident.
Wait, is it just me, or is the Scorpion a lot weaker on land? I mean, a lot weaker online.
Secure the objectives.
Let's win this one, yeah.
Yeah, don't be too aggressive, right?
Play smart.
Be advised, your equipment has been destroyed.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Oh, wait, there's shit in blue. There's 2 in blue, 2 in blue. There's one more, he's gonna jump me.
One shot.
Oh my god, he's coming down.
Our flag has been taken.
One shot on anchor. That's fucking bullshit.
Game, don't let him get another cap. Fuck it. Let it go, let it go. Nice.
Oh, what the fuck, naked idiot?
Found one.
One more just outside of blue.
I nade over back.
He just one bulleted me. Yep.
They're gonna try and relay this.
Yeah, go back when you're done.
He's in blue,
Stand by.
You're gonna get him, dude. You're gonna get him.
Support.
He's fucking there, bro. Get him. I thought you
Wow, you wanna die?
Get up to the flag. Oh shit.
Hostile flag carrier is down.
Nice, it's a.
Our flag is back at base.
Yeah, you're fucking good, bro.
Behind me, what the fuck, man?
Shox is in middle somewhere. Basin, he's still here.
What the fuck, man?
Alright.
Oh, orders.
I got streaks.
What up? Oh yeah, keep this bombs up properly, yeah?
Fuck you say.
Oh, I'm overextending.
One's on the cinder block,
Oh yeah, I'm overextending. Give me a sec.
I'm being paid, bro.
Go! Oh, he's right in that corner, you gotta get him, he's in mech, one's in mech!
Ready for deployment.
I got full streak.
Go,
We have the enemy flag.
Fuck.
They're gonna spawn blue streak, get blue streak.
Yeah, one's on our flag!
Our flag has been taken. They dropped our flag.
One's in me, double D. Oh, one's in fucking...
Be advised, hostiles have returned their flag.
Wow, wow.
Right there.
guys. Blue stairs.
Hostiles have taken our flag. Our flag has been dropped.
Almost gone in blue,
Our flag has been returned.
He's outside blue then. Not in blue, he's outside blue. That's him. That should be him. One's in grave.
Hit. He's dead, he's dead.
East side, grab blue, east side, grab blue.
Follow blue. Left. Look for graves, please.
Spiders at the Humvee pushing in blue now. He got my rifle.
Got him.
Shot,
And one
good
more
shot.
gone grave,
Bro, one more.
Eyes on enemy.
Down.
Big kill.
One's on our flag at Copcast.
Wait, one graves.
Go on the mid. Yeah, came back.
Look at my bank account.
One in blue. Wait, I'm holding cop.
I'm
not pulling it.
Yeah, pull shots, pull.
Go to your right. Go. I go back with him, Naked. Go back with him.
Yep. Oh, fuck. Get a minute.
I'm running this way.
Run me down.
Yeah, I'm coming back as well. Big cat.
Check the corners.
Spawn blue.
I'm running mid straight, so if he kills me, he can't re.
Go, jump that in.
Get him, bro! Jesus. Fucking wow. I thought, yeah, that's why I turned around. Wow, two there on flag. One red car, one white van. Red car, white van. Our spawn as well. Are you gonna stall him? Rider, you gonna stall?
Now storm this.
I'm close to 3.
You pull, Naked, you pull.
Reload.
I hated them. I'm pulling you, okay? I'm pulling you. Just hold in this
Let me
one.
get read.
Two there.
Hold in this one. Let's just stall this out.
I'm on for 8.
I need help.
There's one on the street. You got that side shot?
Yeah, I got this way.
Oh, you got me.
FHC.
I got a 1 strike.
Run this way.
Get out of there.
Blue.
Chasing me.
Inbound.
It's chasing me.
Connected. Wait, I got it. Don't shot.
Got me.
Oh, man,
What? They're gonna
Man,
get
help
my
me.
flag if I don't.
Expired. Our flag has been captured.
Alright. Taps, weak. Down. How the fuck did he kill me?
Yeah, sick.
You go.
How did we all drop them? We had him in blue for so long.
Dude. Hey, one graveyard. Shit, that's annoying.
Good job. Get ready for the next round.
And what a half that was in this CTF, and you see that round in the kill cam there with the nade, but
Miracle grenade. Kobe grenade.
those
Half
flag
time.
pulls 2-1 the score becomes, and
Capture
you
the
know
flag.
we're in the lead with the immunity
Secure the
side. They
objective.
played extremely well, but a very nice flag cap at the end there from the capital punishment side to get their first flag cap on the board. But you know, we're on board with Fighter at the moment as he does get taken down by the man of Rampage. Rampage on 3 kill streak. We got Rixie taking out Naked as well, and you know both these teams are playing extremely well. And you know, this capital punishment side showing why they put up one hell of a fight against Immunity in that previous grand final, and why they're continuing to do so yet again. As Naked's going to take out Issei there. Do have 30 minutes being played in this second half of the CTF slums, but Buzzin has actually timed out of this match, so now they are needing to play 3v4. Do you think they'll be able to do it? They actually have done it before with Naked being timed out. I've heard they did manage to hold off a 3v4 for around 5 or 6 minutes and still managed to take out the lead. So we'll just have to wait and see if they'll be able to. And Naked gets the double. Can he get the triple? No, he won't, but he managed to get the flag return. Can Shocks be able to get their back in time? He's chucking nades over into blue. His fighter's going to get taken down. Can he get the first kill? Gets the kill on the man of Rixie, as Rampage will take him out. So we do have Beaston, I believe, pulling this flag out through Memo, but he will get taken down. They're doing extremely good play so far. The immunity side just trying to play off defense and continue this lead.
Our flag carrier
Look,
is down.
you know, you said if they can do the 3v4, and they are on the quote-unquote good side of slums. So actually, no, sorry, they're not. They're on the bad side of slums. That's not where you want to be. But I'm pretty sure from memory, unfortunately, none of them do have score streaks right now. It looks like Woods has spawned in for them, so it looks like Woods will be doing the 4th player for the final bit of the round now. I'm not too sure if we're going to allow that, but you know what, we'll stick on board with it for now. But 3 minutes left, they still have 1 flag up right now, and it looks like they're going to be going for another one. That's going to be, in fact, Shots pushing aggressively. He's pulled the flag, he's going to be a player right in front of him. He's duking him around, somehow gets red dead. Hit mark in the cut around the corner. Getting hit mark, stop Beaston, big killing him right there. As players exchanging shots all around the place. In fact, as the flag was pulled back by Rixie there, but gets shut down prematurely by Fighter. Their Fighter was a big kill. And you're looking at Woods answering back, but so is Rampizzle. Rampizzle going off as 2. And you know what, Mike? So what we haven't seen, the scoreboard. So we're going to quickly bring up that scoreboard for you all. And look at that, 17 kills to Fight his name, 16 to Shocks. Naked and Woods just spawned in doing an amazing job, but Beaston on the opposite side doing some work for his team as they are still one flag down with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. They are on the good side of subs. They need to make something happen now as there will be shots exchanging all around the immunity base right now. As here comes Buzzo. Buzzo finally does spawn back in. It looks like they're going to be going for an aggressive push right now with immunity to just hold them off for a tiny bit as Buzzo has connected back, so probably him and Woods will swap over when they get back in, but with 2 minutes left, Myksta, do you think that somehow that the team of Trident, also known as Capital Punishment, could possibly get another flag?
Hostiles have taken our flag.
Yeah, they might be able to, but I'm still not sure what what Woods is doing at the moment.
Hostile flag carrier is
But
down.
you know, it does definitely does seem like Buzzin isn't the one playing at the moment, and Woods is. So he's going to be actually getting taken down there, and I'm not even sure how that even works. I wasn't even sure you were able to do that in game, so I guess we just have to find out after. As we do have Rampage going to take out Shocks. Isse is now pulling out through Memo. He's going over to Cobb Cars. And now it is still 2-1 scoreline, 1 minute 20 seconds remaining. And we do have Fighter getting taking out a kill, and Rampage getting taken down as well. So that's the team down for the team of Capital Punishment, and the team of Immunity are definitely going to put that into play. But Hailstorm coming in at the moment, looking to maybe get a kill. And it will take out Fighter, as Beast is going to take out Woods, and Rampage is going to take out Naked. We have Shocks last one live. He's going to take out a kill on Rampage. Now with 60 seconds in counting, still plenty of time for a flag run, and Rixie's going to pick that one up. He's going to be running through this blue side. Will he be able to pull through? His nade's going out right in front of him. Can he get the kill? No, he won't. As Naked will get the kill, get the flag return. 40 seconds remaining. 2-1 the scoreline in favour of Immunity, and Immunity are just pushing forward.
Immunity are pushing forward indeed. They're just absolutely rolling them right now, as it looks like Immunity should, if they just play a little bit defensively, which seems like they will be doing right now, with neither of them really pushing up. It looks like, unfortunately, only one player left alive in a possible chance. So in fact, will be Rixie exchanging shots with one of the Immunity players. For 17 seconds left, it looks like he will be unable to do anything. And everybody, that's it, unfortunately. Team Immunity, 3-0 victory over Capital Punishment. I'm going to be honest, I didn't see this coming. I expected a lot more from the Capital Punishment lineup. They, of course, did absolutely just get steamrolled there. The final scores 2-1 in favour of Team Immunity, and that's a 3-0 whitewash of the series. Team Immunity are going to advance further on into the winners bracket, and that will mean that Capital Punishment will drop down into the losers bracket, where they'll have to fight their way back through the losers bracket to make some type of comeback and potentially get another chance at a rematch against Immunity further on in the day. But Myksta, I'm not too sure if that's it for us, but we will have more series on later on. I'm not too sure. I'm sure you can confirm for us.
Yeah, well, basically that was the winners bracket final, so the team of Immunity will go forward onto the grand final.
From them, then you tell me.
Now, I was just looking into this game chat at the moment.
I'm sorry, I'm just listening to the game chat right now. It seems like a little bit of trash talking is going down, so you know what, I'm always down for a little bit of competitive talk, it always gets a couple of the players going, but looks like we should, hopefully, I'm not too sure what our next...
our next match isn't confirmed at the moment. If you're about to play your match sometime soon, because I'm pretty sure all the matches currently in the loser bracket final are currently being played underway at the moment. So if you haven't played your match yet, and you're at the beginning, feel free to hit us up on Twitter at Myksta94, at Dr_Curry, and we'll jump in your match and continue on with that. Of course, this is the end of the winners bracket, as Team Immunity have just taken that one out 3-0 to go into the grand final. Trident need to now wait for the losers bracket final, but we still do have the losers bracket to catch up with, of course, so we'll continue on board with that. We'll take a little bit of a break though while we wait for our next match. Don't go anywhere, as we'll be back with more games coming up next. Stay tuned.